Real women murders, not fiction. Love women, don't kill them. Giving real women, unknown women, recognition to the world. Please support our channel and please subscribe.
During COVID-19 lockdowns, domestic violence rates across the country spiked to record levels.
And now 3 years later, the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence says the number of victims is still very concerning. Rebecca Castro reports from New Orleans. Rebecca?
Anthony, Natalie, the National Domestic Violence Hotline says it's still seeing a 25% increase in calls since the pandemic. Here in New Orleans, the death of a young mother is showing the city that more help is needed for victims.
She's a very vibrant, life of the party type of girl. She touched the lives of so many people around her in her short 27 years of being here.
Kenya Davis's only daughter, Asia, was tragically taken from her in May. Kenya says she was shot and run over by her ex-boyfriend, who is now charged with second-degree murder.
She broke up with him, and he didn't want to let her go.
And Asia's story is likely happening behind closed doors in hundreds of thousands of homes.
On any given day, we can see anywhere around 3,000 contacts coming into the organization.
The National DV Hotline had a spike in calls while shelter-at-home orders were in place during the pandemic. And CEO Katie Ray Jones says reporting has not slowed down.
What we're seeing now is that many companies are still doing at-home work or hybrid work environments. And so many employees are still working at home with their abusive partner.
The national police officer shortage and slower response times in some cities is another concern. In Asia's case, she called the New Orleans Police Department on 2 separate occasions to report domestic violence before she was killed.
The first time she called, I think it was like 6 p.m. that evening. They didn't show up till 5 a.m. the next morning, and they labeled that call as going on arrival. It was 12 hours later.
But Kenya doesn't have time to be angry. Her focus now is on Asia's 6-year-old daughter.
She knows her mother's gone. And I have to be strong for my grandchild, because now I'm raising her daughter.
In a statement, the New Orleans Police Department says that domestic violence calls are high priority and that both times Asia called, an officer arrived and received no answer.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Please subscribe.